All right, another rainy day in Los Angeles, California.
I love the rain, Ryan.
You know what, though? Even though it's raining outside, it feels sunny. You know why?
It's super bright in here. There's a glare, Ryan.
It is. Well, welcome back to the Fight Family Podcast. Today we got a straight-up savage in the studio, a former Rising Stars champion, a man who's built his name on grit, grind, and violence inside of the cage. And now he's taking big steps. You know why?
Why?
He's making his professional debut at UNF 30 versus the evil guy of UNF, Jesse Langarica. This is the moment he's been fighting for, ladies and gentlemen. The trophy, Byron Valle.
What's up, you guys? Happy to be on.
What's up, Byron? How are you, brother?
I'm doing good.
Let's just jump to it, though. Like, what?
Let's go.
You versus Jesse, UNF 30. Talk to us. How do you feel about the matchup? How do you feel about the opponent? You know he's a fucking shit talker, and he says some outlandish stuff.
Well, this was probably the easiest fight I said yes to. As soon as I heard that name, you should hear, I started jumping up and down because this is a guy that I've been wanting to fight for a while.
Oh, have you?
I have, yeah, trust me, because I don't like the guy. So
Why don't you like him?
Well, that's the whole thing. Is he's a shit talker, right? But he's a shit talker that doesn't really back it up, and he's like a fucking guy that has a gimmick, I think. And so it's gonna be exciting. You know, this guy's always on my fucking comments like a fan. So
Jesse, has he been like on your comments and shit in the past?
yeah, he has been in my comments. He's been on my comments for the past couple fucking years.
Jesse's so good on social media, though. He's like the UNF heel. I swear.
No, yeah.
Is it wrong that I like it?
No, hell no.
Okay.
I see. Well, when I fucking see it, I'm like, dude, look at this guy. At this point, I didn't even think we were gonna fight because shit never been like offered. But
Yeah.
I used to ignore him, but now I'm like, dude, fuck, keep on coming, bro.
Well,
You make me want to beat your ass more.
It reminds me, we'll keep talking about the Jesse fight, but it reminds me of a fight that you had where you just, I don't think many people really knew about you yet, to be honest, or, you know, we started posting a lot on social and people were like, who is this guy? And you were fighting a guy named Rod Malek who had a lot of hype behind him.
Yeah.
He was also, I don't think he didn't cross the line like Jesse probably will, or the things Jesse says, but there was trash talk, animosity there. You guys were here at Content Day staring each other down while you're walking through the hallway, all that kind of stuff. And you came out and I think you look better than anyone anticipated. So there's going to be some shit talk in this fight. Do you think
some shit talking?
Yeah, some, because it hasn't
Bro,
happened
it's gonna go ballistic if you ask me.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna go nuts.
How much more fired up are you? I think you're the type of guy that no matter what, if someone signs a contract, you're going to fight and you're going to do the best you can. But does it fire you up even just a little bit more?
Oh, for sure. You know, like I don't think of myself personally as like a super violent person. So when I actually want to hurt somebody, it makes it a lot worse. So yeah, I'm excited.
Do you really want to hurt Jesse?
I wanna put him in his place where other people I feel like should have done already, but I want to make this the worst one where I'm gonna have him out cold.
Yeah, that's very true actually, because Jesse, I mean, I'll give Jesse a little credit. Like, he's tough, he has a good pace, and I don't know if has he been finished? Like,
I don't think so.
And he's fought some decent guys. Or you could be if he may have been finished. No, I don't know, but if so, maybe once. Will you be the first or second guy to finish Jesse Langarica?
Oh, 100%. If you look at my past fights, man, I don't go to decision anymore, and I'm trying to keep that train rolling, you know?
What is that, though? The first half of your career, your short career so far, but first half, you go in a lot of decisions, and now you turn to switch. You're finishing everyone. Why is that?
Well, that switch was when I took my first loss, you know? Before that, I was always kind of like anticipating. I was so fresh into the game and having as much success as I was having. I was like, when is that going to come? So when I did finally experience that loss, I was like, oh, no, fuck this. I never want to feel that again because the look on everybody's faces, the amount of disappointment I felt in myself, I was like, I'm never going to let that happen again. So it just switched my mindset. You know, like how Masvidal had that mindset switch. I'm not going to the judges no more. I'm going out there with violent intentions like I should be.
So we had Jesse on the podcast, right? And he said that one day he was at Content Day and saw Anthony Romero, our bantamweight pro champion, and that he saw fear in Romero's eyes. And Romero's one of your teammates. Yeah. What did you think about that when Jesse threw that out there?
I think that was the goofiest shit I've ever heard in my life. Everybody knows Bully up in this room, and we all know how Bully is. I don't think any of my teammates are scared of anybody, especially Bully is with that guy. So
I mean, you have the nickname the Bully. Like, I don't think bullies are usually scared.
Well, you got to give it to Jesse, though, in one way, right? Like, I was taken back by that, too. But the Bully is knocking on the door to the UFC, right? He should be getting that call anytime, another performance, whatever. For Jesse to actually say that the Bully was scared of him kind of like threw me for a curve.
Yeah, but we're used to this with Jesse, so it wasn't like I was surprised or like I was really like, oh,
Really?
wow.
You weren't surprised by that? I mean,
I was like,
listen,
I was flabbergasted. That's the same thing. Like I was like, I wasn't in shock. Like I was just like, okay,
bro,
that
I'm
doesn't
sitting
make
in
sense.
that chair and I'm like, how do I reply to this? I'm like, hey, I don't think I've ever seen fear in the bully's eyes. I've seen the bully go to war, like bloody
this
wars.
is up for interpretation about fear. I'm not saying, but Jesse Langarica was supposed to be here today for a face-off interview with you, and he couldn't make it for his reasons. What did you think that's a sign of fear or anything?
I think that's already the fucking first loss he's gonna take this whole time. This guy's known as a trash talker. I haven't even shown that level that I have yet. I used to get people mad on fucking purpose for trash talking. I slowed down a little bit because I used to get me in a lot of trouble. But honestly, fuck that guy. I'm excited to just put on a show.
Yeah, we're excited. So what's your strategy going into this fight?
My strategy is the same as always, man. I want to hurt the guy. I don't have I feel like I'm better everywhere. I don't really need a specific game plan. I know what he's going to do. He's going to want to try to fucking wrestle me. I've gotten way better now at wrestling defense and all of that. Or even on the ground, you want to go to the ground, I'm going to submit you. You want to keep it standing, I'm going to knock you out. So wherever the fight goes, I'm confident.
I love it.
I can't wait for this one.
I know. When we heard the fight was made, we were.
Do you think
very
that like
happy.
the social media trash talk's going to start when we actually announce the fight, or do you think it's going to start sooner?
Well, it depends when this episode goes out, because as soon as Jesse gets a hold of this one, things will be going out on social media 100%.
Yeah. Do you have a message for Jesse?
I mean, you should have been here, bro. But fucking be ready, because I know you don't like me. I don't like you either. So we're going to meet right there in the middle of the cage.
Do you think he really doesn't like you, or do you just think it's part of like Jesse's stick? I can't even talk, bro.
Honestly, I think it's a part of his little fucking game that he has. But after he sees what I'm telling you right now, I don't think you're going to like me. And that's what I want. I want you to go out there to try to fucking hurt me, because I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to make you fucking bleed in front of everybody. I'm going to show you what's up.
I'm getting chills over here.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little pissed off because he was supposed to be here, Like I was already.
Well, we can talk about that, right? Like, I mean, and listen, he had a reasonable reason. Like, I'm not going to share his details and everything, but he couldn't make it. But as a fighter, right, when, you guys are scheduled to be here and he doesn't show up, you take that as disrespect?
Yeah, I mean, everybody has the reasons, But with a guy like that and the amount of shit that he talks, and the fact that this guy be in my fucking comments, I was hoping that it was here, I have a lot of shit to say to him.
Do you have anything up your sleeve? Yeah, what are some things you're going to say to him? That's what I was going to ask.
Honestly, dude, I can't
Pretend I'm
even.
Jesse.
No, I can't do that to you. Come on,
Pretend I'm
Kris, you
Jesse.
too. I can't.
Pretend I'm Jesse. Like, what
Look,
would you
honestly, I don't know, dude. I just.
You can't see that?
Yeah, I can't see it. It's fucking. There's a specific face with that individual that I just, it just comes out naturally.
The craziest thing, like, because he's always like that on social media, this and that. But honestly, man, I actually think Jesse's a nice guy. Like, sitting down with him, talking to him, he's a nice guy. So
He's nice to us, for sure.
yeah, for us. Byron's rolling his eyes at me right now, like, fuck you.
You see the guys he talk like. Listen, I think it's just Jesse's playing his part in this MMA stuff, and that's how he does it. I have nothing bad to say about Jesse, but I'm sure the fellow UNF fighters must not like him. 100%.
Yeah, but I think you can't count Jesse Langarica out either. He's a really tough guy. He brings it. I mean, he goes for it every time he gets in that cage.
I'll let you respond to that.
No, I agree. Like that's one thing I can give him props to is he doesn't seem scared. I don't know if it's because his fucking self-mirror talks before he goes out there and fights where he thinks that he could fucking beat the whole world. Like the fact that he's holding fucking Bully's belt when he's not even a champion, I took that as disrespect, and I took that as fucking.
Was that a bad move on our part, letting him hold
That was your
belt?
part, by the way. That was so your part.
No, it's the fact that he accepted it and actually fucking thought he was gonna be
No,
champ.
he's
Come
like,
on.
let me feel it, and then he wanted to hold it the whole time. And
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Do you think that was a stupid move on my part?
No, not on your part. Look, as a fighter, look, you want to do whatever you can to fucking, feel a little bit of gold. I don't know, has he ever touched gold before?
I think so in kickboxing, hasn't he?
I don't know. Not with UNF. I'm not sure about it.
Not with UNF for sure.
Well, then perfect. I've touched this belt a couple times in my past.
Yes,
so
you have, bro.
Let him have a little feel of something that might never come, and we're gonna see what's up. Because once Bully goes out, I'm taking that belt, and we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna be your guys' first rising star and fucking professional champ. So
yeah, it's pretty crazy how the rising stars, this new crop, you, Pargev, Desmond Alvarado. It's such a talented pool of guys.
Agreed. You guys have been raising some top guys, and we're out there to.
Well, we were
show.
just talking. We believe we have 4 or 5 pros right now that are really close to the UFC. I think you got Gianni Vasquez, you got the Bully. Those are the top 2, and we got a few other folks that I think are right around there. But I think this graduating class of rising stars, which you're in,
Yeah.
man, there's several. The
Yeah.
talent pool is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Byron. You got some other guys like Jose Hernandez, our flyweight champ.
Hernandez.
He's the thing about him is he's getting so good in like such a short amount of time now.
Jose Hernandez reminded me a little bit like you, his last fight. Like he got the that confidence came to him. Like it looked like he was always meant to be the champ. Like once you got that belt, bro, you carried yourself like a champ.
Yeah,
like
that just it like felt right. Like Byron being champ, walking around with the belt.
Byron became like something different in a really good way. Like you became the champ, you earned it, you deserved it, and you carried yourself that way.
Yeah, I think as a champ, there's a certain status that you have to hold yourself to. And I like Jose a lot. Jose's a really cool guy. He even hit me up after my fight when he won the belt the same night. He's like, man, I wish we would have took a picture together. And I was like, that's cool. You know, like the fact that I got my fellow fighters that have as much respect that I have for them. Because if you're a fighter and you step into that cage, there's a certain level of like respect that you have to get. It doesn't matter if you're a winner or loser. And there's a lot of people in UNF and just in general, you know, if you're stepping into that cage, man, you got my respect automatically. Even you, Jesse.
I was gonna ask.
You do have to have a little. I think you have to respect your opponent, no matter. You have to respect the shit talk and everything. But if you're looking at someone like you're just gonna walk over him, you're not always gonna be the best version of yourself, right? So like you got to be have respect for Jesse and his skills in the sense of. I already know how you are, but train as hard as you can, be as prepared as you can, because I think a lot of people get fat, dumb, and happy when they see a fight that, oh, this fight's gonna be a walk in the park for me, or this guy has no skills for me. And when you think like that, you don't always show up on your A game.
No, agreed.
But we know you're not like that.
Listen, anybody that has the courage to get in that cage is a formidable opponent. If you ask me, there are no cans in UNF, in my opinion. Everybody is going to bring a competitive fight.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that's why also the rising stars are that the class we're talking about. You, Park have just turned pro. Even Arshak the Dorian, who you did end up beating, but he's gonna be fine for the 135 title next. We'll ask you about that fight. What you think about that one too, because that was your old belt. But there's just like a grip of guys that really have the most potential in the world. I do think it's because you guys are all fighting each other. Like all the top guys in SoCal are getting after under the UNF banner. And I think when you face that kind of experience early on in your career, it's going to set you up for good things.
Yeah, and I don't know if you feel this way, but I think the UNF roster is deeper than any other regional promotion, in my opinion, especially at the Rising Stars level, right? Like the deepest talent pool and the toughest fights.
You know how many coaches have like hit me up like saying, hey, we want to fight with UNF, but I want to get my guys a little more ready. Like in the sense of there's just no easy fights. I think
guys like Byron have set that stage.
Yeah, like there isn't any. If you think of all the top guys in California as amateurs or as us, rising stars, there's nobody that could compete. If you think about the name value, there's nobody there in other promotions. So.
Yeah. Well, I think the skill wise and name value too, 100%.
So with that, when you came over to UNF, because you had fought at some other promotions previously, why did you make the jump over to us?
Man, I mean, I saw the bright lights, and I felt like that's what I wanted. I belonged. I belonged in somewhere like this where I felt like I was gonna be equally as valued. There's a lot of other promotions that won't treat you as if you're a fucking fighter. They'll treat you as like shit. After you're done fighting, they'll kick you out or do whatever. So with UNF, I felt like you guys have a family aspect. I'm a family man myself, so that's why I love to stay here.
Yeah, the synergy between us happened day one when you came here to Content Day. I felt you and your crew. I mean, it was amazing. Do you think the bright lights of UNF are too much for some guys on the come up? Do you think they have to get ready for UNF, or should guys just jump into UNF? I mean, that's kind of like where we're at. Like, who should be fighting with UNF? Which athletes we want to work with? Which ones maybe we shouldn't or aren't ready?
Well, I think if you really see potential in yourself and you see that you're going to be one of the best in California, come straight to UNF. That should be the mindset. If you think that you're the best, you should come to the best promotion in Southern California.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Listen though, if you're your debut and you want to pick 'em fight or just a can to fight, UNF's not the place for you. But if this is something you want to make your career and get a taste of what good looks like, and I call it like a mini big show, like a mini UFC show essentially, because we do have all the lights, we have the schmo there, we got the production going, all that kind of stuff. Definitely the place you want to be for sure.
Yeah, I think for me too, like I would just jump into the quote unquote mini big show right away, right? If you really believe this shit and you believe in yourself, fucking go for it right from the fucking beginning. And what do you see to these guys that are so focused on their records though, like that want easier fights or want to pad their records? Is that a good thing for guys to be doing, or should they kind of take the road that you took, fight the toughest guys and get into competitive matches?
I think it depends on what you want to do with your life as a fighter. You know, if you want to make it to the UFC and you want to be the best fighter you can, fight the toughest guys. There's no point in ducking, you know? Like, I feel like, if you want to be the best, you got to take out the best. So go and do that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think we talk about this topic a lot, but I think it's really, listen, you fought Arshak, you fought Rod Malek, you fought some really tough guys coming up. Now, when you turn pro, fighting someone like Jesse, I mean, I think Jesse's a great athlete, and you know, he could be a tough challenge for anyone, right? Like, I truthfully believe
you better not discount Jesse Langariga. I think he's got like 6 pro fights. He's got that experience.
I was literally just not discounting Jesse Langariga.
You sure? I just want to make sure.
No, yeah, that's what's going on. But the good thing for you is, right, you're pretty much undefeated, 6-1, right, as an amateur rising star, but 7-0, but you fought maybe Cans or whatever. You know, now you fought people that I would just say are on this caliber. It's not like it's not brand new to you. Like you're already been there and done that, and that's what we try to preach to guys. But I think you're a good product of that. Obviously, you know. But what do you attribute to like all your success so far? Like, what is it? Your mindset? Is all the work you put in? Like, what is that one key factor you think that sets you apart from the rest?
I think it is my mindset. You know, there's just a different attitude that comes to me now. When I first started fighting, I didn't really think I was gonna be too much. I thought I'd be like I know I'd be in great fights. I know I'd be winning, but I didn't think I was gonna see the success that I was seeing until I started seeing it. You know. Yeah. So once I switched that mindset, like, I'm gonna be the best fighter in the world. I'm gonna be UFC champion. I'm gonna be a legend like that. That's what I think separates me now. To me, it's not a dream anymore. It's gonna be reality. So there's no doubt in my mind I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be competing at the highest level.
Yeah, I think you really have to. You know, everyone could say, "Oh, I want to be in the UFC. Oh, I want to be UFC champion." But until you truthfully believe you can, you gotta believe in it. Like, right? We could say, "Oh, we want UNF to be this brand, or we want it to be this." You gotta put the work in, and you gotta believe it in your soul that you're gonna get to this place, and then you'll start seeing those things kind of come.
Yeah,
to fruition.
I mean, it's a big thing to make it to the UFC. I mean, you look at what Ethan Ewing just did.
Yeah,
how fucking amazing was that, bro?
Dude, it was amazing. Honestly, like going in there against a guy like Malcolm Wellmaker that's for a lot of people a scary sight. You know,
but yeah, no, 100%. So all the credit to Malcolm Wellmaker, but I remember I texted someone saying I thought Ethan Ewing was going to win the fight before the fight. And the only reason I thought that was I just believe SoCal, man. Guys, you know, Ethan Ewing didn't have an undefeated amateur record. I think it was 4-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But he was fighting the toughest challenges. Even as a pro, he started his record 0-2. But when you fight in Southern California, you just have way tougher competition. You get way more ready than a guy from Oklahoma that's 10-0 or whatever that looks like. Honestly, it's just a whole different fucking ball game.
Well, if you look at that, you know, when he starts 0-2, I mean, a weaker-minded person might have like packed it up and gone home.
No, 100%. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. What did you think when you saw that fight announced?
I was like, oh man, good for him. You know, like that just shows me how much closer I am as well. Yeah. You know, once I get this train rolling, I'm right there too. So with him, as soon as I saw it announced, I'm like, should be good. I hope that he goes out there and wins, and he did. He did it in a really good fashion.
But if you look at his interviews and his mindset, like he is just like you, right? Like, I belong in the UFC. That was his mindset. Like, I'm ready. I could do this. There didn't seem to be like one doubt in his mind to take that fight.
There can't be no doubt in your mind that you're gonna be, when you're there, you gotta take it. You know, you gotta seize your opportunity, and he did that. So congratulations to Ethan. Yeah,
it's pretty cool to see his success. I mean, I think he really made a statement. I also think Taco just made a huge statement too by, you know, destroying his dude, and this guy missed weight by fucking 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean, that was.
I mean, just a mindset. A weaker mindset could have like shouldn't say bitched out. A weaker mindset could have been, oh, he missed weight by 5 pounds, so I'm not going to take the fight. So I shouldn't say it that way, because I wouldn't blame an athlete for not taking it.
Yeah, 5 pounds is crazy.
No, it is, but I don't think Taco even second guessed it.
No, of course not. I mean, if you look at Taco and just his personality and mindset, like we're all street kids, you know, like we all grew up in the same areas. There is no bitching out to us.
Like, if someone else 250 came up to me and wanted to fight me, I can't say no in the street. So,
I mean, dude, I've fucking done it before. You know, like even when I was a little kid, I'm very defensive of people that I care about. I remember strictly when I was playing soccer one time, the parents were going at it. Fucking ended up tossing a water bottle at one of the adults, which I shouldn't have done that, but that's just, I'm not scared of nobody.
Yeah.
The only person I fear is God. You know, that's it.
So if you mess with me, Ryan,
I'm gonna get that fucking water cup to my head right there.
I have a question for you. Are you proud of me now that I can pronounce your name fucking properly?
Of course, yeah. You know, like I didn't really take it the wrong way. You know, it's a little bit harder of a name sometimes.
I think
to
his fans were on
pronounce,
social
but-
media coming at you though. They were like,
No, yeah.
now they know how to say his name after he won the title. Like,
I felt so bad, but I'm like, no, I got it down now, man.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Currently,
Yeah.
you know who I fuck with a lot is Carlos Prates.
yeah,
I think Prates is cool.
He's got such a cool like
Yeah.
demeanor to him.
I mean, like, I would never recommend this, but someone who could smoke cigarettes me in the top 15 of the UFC is kind of
Yeah,
sick to me.
yeah.
Like, not sick. Like, I would not. No one should be doing that. But if you could do it, that means you're some type of special athlete. To be honest,
I think it just he puts in the work to like counteract that lifestyle, and fuck it, if you could do it, do it.
I just think it's crazy
It is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy.
it is. I love it.
because top 15 in the UFC are some of the best athletes in the world, like nutrition wise, like all working out. And then this guy's just smoking cigarettes,
Listen, it works
knocking
for
out
him.
Leon Edwards during the weekend, just crazy.
Yeah.
Dude. I love it. And when Dana White walks in the press conference, somebody's been smoking in here.
Yeah.
Who do you? That's actually funny. Who do you think Byron reminds you most of? If you had to give a UFC fighter, maybe a legend, or someone that's a little older now. Don't compare him to anyone new because he might have to fight them. Like, we're not doing that, but like more of like a legend style. Or I mean, I'm going with Diaz brothers. I don't know why those middle fingers in that fight just give me the
No, he's kind of a mix.
of.
I think Topuria. I really, really do.
I mean, shit.
And-
Take
okay,
it.
so
Take
not
it,
so
hell
much-
yeah.
Wait, not taking anything away, not the fighting, just the swag that he has. I think Topuria has that fucking it factor, that swag. I think you've got sort of that same thing. So I'm going with swag, not fighting
No,
style.
but like
who are you
even
going
the
with?
fight style. Okay, so I think it's like
You can't say Diaz brothers. Like at the end of the day, like yes, he's gangster, he comes from the hood, all that, but he's got such a different persona.
yeah, but he has a little bit of that in him. You
He
don't think?
does.
He has that
He's
like
a hybrid.
if you talk any shit, like it's on
Yeah.
site, fuck
Yeah.
you. So I bet I disagree with you slightly.
You going
But
Diaz?
he does have that Diaz brothers in him. I think so. I actually like the Tapoya reference, to be honest. I thought that actually makes sense. Who else if I had to choose someone? I don't know. You got a little bit of everything in you, though. You got a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So again, this is going to sound like we're sucking up to you, but I think you're a good mix of a lot of the top superstars.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's what I want to be. I want to be
Yeah.
a superstar. I want to separate myself from the rest.
Yeah.
I'm not here. Like fucking Connor said, I'm not here. I'm here to take over.
I
So.
fucking love that saying.
Yeah.
Like I believe in that also for UNF. Like we're not here to take part, we're here to take over. That's why all the other regional promotions like fucking hate us.
Yeah.
Like we're not here to like play nice with them. We're here to fucking make our mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's no friends in this fight shit. Like
Bro, you're
You
either
gotta-
winning or you're fucking losing. Bro.
Exactly.
Like that, I feel the same way for the fucking promotion. Like I don't want to be. Listen, you're always gonna be number 2 to the UFC or the Big Show, right? So don't. I'm not trying to like compare us to that in no way, shape, or form. But on the regional scene, fuck them all.
oh for sure.
Listen, it's like, and you can have respect for your peers in the sense of like, you and someone have to fight, right? You guys could shake hands, touch fists, but fight week or sorry, the fight camp leading up, you're not like, oh, I'm gonna take it nice on this guy or this. Like, no, fuck no, I'm putting in all the work to fucking kill you or to to win the fight. So you can have respect that he's a fighter and they're in the same industry or in that sense, but when it comes to what you do in your work, man, there's no fucking friends. Like there just can't be.
Perfect example was like me against Arshig. I actually fucking like Arshig a lot.
Yeah.
I hate that I had to do what I had to do. Like the
But
mindset I
it's-
had going
it's a
in there
part of
was
the
just
game, bro. It's a part of
I
the
didn't care
game.
who I was fighting. I was gonna go out there and take their head. So and it just unfortunately was Arshig, which I mean I went up to him straight after. Like
Yeah.
it's funny. I saw the like little switch of me all amped up and then go and hug him because I actually think Arshig is a great human being
He is. Yeah.
and a great fighter. So I'm gonna go and do that no matter what.
See, I love that. And I think Arshag knew the challenge he was up for. And I think he wanted to challenge himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he never disrespected you. He never counted like, oh, I'm going to fucking, kill him or anything. It's like, it's going to be a fucking tough fight. I'm going to go in there and do my fucking best.
Yeah. I felt bad after seeing the fucking interviews after I'm over here saying that I'm gonna knock him out and stuff. And he's like, I think Byron's a great fighter, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck.
Arshag is just not a shit talker except
Matthew Ingram.
Matthew Ingram.
I did see that one.
Bro.
That's where I first found out about Arshig. And I didn't know how Arshig was. So just seeing all that stuff, the whole fucking coaching incident with the slap and shit like that, I was kind of like, oh fuck, like I thought it was gonna be like that guy fighting me, but no, it
No,
changed my
Matthew,
whole
I mean,
opinion.
it was, again, I want to say Matthew Ingram is really good on social too, but him and Arshag were going back and forth with these meme wars
Yeah.
online, and it was fucking great.
Yeah,
and I think the tension just blew up.
Arshak dressed him up as like a McDonald's worker, but the way he like drew everything was just
No, Arshak has game like that. Like he's funny, but I think he had all the respect in the world for you.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think you crossed. I mean, you did say you're going to finish him and all that stuff, but you never.
which is fine.
Yeah, no.
Listen, I think, man, you guys fight for a living. So like, trash talk is okay in like a respectful way. No families, no religion,
Well,
no,
no that stuff. But like,
exactly.
you're going out there manifesting. I'm gonna finish this guy. Like, I don't think that's disrespectful.
Well, I
Like,
also want to say something like I may sound like a scumbag, but I think it's also good for promoting the fight too, right? Like at the end of the day, you want to build that hype up. You want the fans to get excited, you know, to come and watch you.
Yeah.
If it's too like, oh, I love you, you know what I mean? It's not as fucking exciting.
I love you. I love you.
That,
I love you.
honestly, that pisses me off the most is when you see during the whole fucking fight,
Like
when people
every
are
time-
shaking hands after you hit
Bro,
them.
it's like sometimes you see a fight, someone throws a leg kick that like lands clean, and the guy's like, "Oh, fist bump." I'm
Fist
like,
bump.
what the
No.
hell is going on?
No, that's why at this point I don't even touch gloves right before we fight. Like I'll touch gloves when the ref says, but after that, don't
like,
fucking
once
put
the
your
bell
head.
rings,
People
Yeah.
that
I'll tell
touch
you
gloves,
no.
it drives me fucking nuts, to be honest with you. Like I believe that exactly what you're saying. You're at fucking war.
Exactly.
Once you're in that cage together,
I'm not here to like you. You know?
not till it's over. Yeah.
I've never fought, but like, you know, we've helped some people get ready for camps like years ago, way back. But like, I've always believed in like, go ahead. I mean, I think every person is different too, right? Some people could just flip that switch, but I do think after that first bell rings, there should be no glove touching for that entirety of the fight. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Give the guy a hug after, pick him up if you knock him out or whatever it is. Weigh-ins, dap him up, hug if you can. But like, I think that bell should just, okay, it's fucking kill time now until the last bell of the fight is what I think just mentally I would need to do if I were a fighter. Because I mean, I think like if you start fist bumping, like, oh, good shot, man. Like I think that just gets you out of this like kill or be killed fucking mentality that I think you need to have when you're fighting. But
Yeah.
I also don't know what I'm talking about.
Well,
That's
you're
just what I
coaching
think.
people now too. What would you know, like you coach Smitty Way, you coach some others.
Yeah.
What would you tell your students to do? Are they
Well,
touching gloves? They being
I
cool?
tell them to go out there, and I don't care how nice of a person is. Like I like Daryl when he fought Smitty. Daryl's been nothing but super respectful to me. Always comes up and says what's up as well.
Daryl's great.
And I told him, I'm like, look, Daryl's a great guy, and you like how you were saying all that stuff during the press. What was it, the fucking
IG Live or
face-offs?
maybe something, yeah.
The weigh-ins, and I'm like, when you fight, he's not your friend. That guy's trying to go and take everything for you. So you got to be out there willing to fucking break his dream to have your dream.
Yeah, I think one thing I see that hunger in you. I know, and I think it comes from, you know, we've sat down with you before, but it comes from, you know, growing up with kind of nothing, the rough streets of LA, right? And you're really fighting for something. Like, you know, you're looking at this guy's taking food off your fucking plate.
No, 100% agreed. You know, like I'm here to establish myself in MMA, and not just in MMA. You know, like I want to transcend that. I want to go out there and have other endeavors, and I just want to become the best person I can, best man I can, and just be as successful as possible.
Are you going to pretend that Jesse Langarica was the guy that stole your lunch money at school?
I'm gonna pretend that Jesse Langarica called me a bitch in front of my face, and I'm gonna fucking go out there and
No, do
bloody
you
his
do
nose.
that? Do you like hype yourself up? Like imagine like he did something or whatever?
Oh, it doesn't matter who I'm fighting. I go into the deepest, darkest places possible. People tell me that when you look into my eyes right before I go in there, it's not me. And I truly feel that.
Bro, I just
That's
watched the
good.
fight that went on YouTube of him and Rod. If you see him walking down the catwalk, it's just,
Yeah.
I was like, woo, hoo, hoo.
Well, I think
It's good.
You know that. Let's talk about that fight with Rob. I think a lot of people knew more about Rod than you, right? And you just really came out there and you sent a message.
Oh, I felt disrespected going into that fight. You know, like I was like, who the fuck is this guy compared to, like,
dude,
he
you
doesn't
thought
have
that we
that.
favored Rod too. Tell the truth, right?
I
Yeah,
did.
just a little bit.
After the fight, he's
I
like, you
did.
put me in the blue corner. I'm like, bro, well, that's
Bro,
like,
I didn't like it was
Byron,
accidentally pressing you.
no,
but
it's
I,
okay.
yeah, like
I didn't take it. I was like, not no more.
Well, we don't make all the right moves, Byron. It's okay. You call us out.
Wait,
Like,
no, that
honestly.
wasn't it's just by
Why'd
like,
you put him in the fucking blue corner, bro?
because there was other guys on Kings, I think, in the red. I didn't even know. Were you training at Black House at that time?
I was at Black House at
Okay,
that
but
time,
that was like
yeah.
more unknown at the time. I don't know. But
Yeah.
whatever, I learned my lesson. Has he been in the blue corner since?
Look, I go nuts about the whole red corner, blue corner because as a regional promotion, we've only got 2 locker rooms, right? So
Of course.
we try to stack based on, you know, what makes sense, camps and all that stuff. So to me, it's not really who's better, who's not. Like I know it's supposed
As a fighter,
to be,
is it like if you're put in the blue corner, you take it disrespectfully?
I feel like it depends, you know, like if I know I'm fighting a guy higher ranked than me, of course not. I belong in that blue corner. You know, that guy has done everything to achieve that status of being the guy ahead of me in the
So
rankings.
what if Jesse's in the red corner for this fight?
I'll take it as disrespectful. Fuck that
Oh,
guy.
you're gonna get your, are you gonna kick Ryan's ass?
No,
No,
I don't kick
do
Ryan's
that.
ass. Me,
That's pro. I don't touch the.
Oh, that's right. That's
well,
George.
I have a say in it, but
yeah. Look, as long as I'm with my teammates, I felt it was more because I was separated from Black House as well. So I was like, what the fuck? You know, like that's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
team as
separate.
well.
Yeah,
Well, they
so,
were-
but that
all
was
of-
like
we screwed that
yeah.
one up.
But
All of
like,
us normally
at the
hang out
time,
outside,
he was
so.
like, I think slowly transit. Like we didn't know. Like I didn't know you were like,
Yeah, at the beginning I thought it was all uprise. To be
Yeah.
honest with
Yeah.
you, that's where I
no,
was
me too. And then like, it's so weird because like a lot of fighters these days are like, you see them training at this place one time on social media, but it's just a one-time thing, or they officially change, or they don't let you know that they changed gyms completely, or whatever it is. So, yeah, but bro, I learned my lesson, man. I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
You have my permission. Next time, tune him up a little bit. Just don't do it in public. He has a persona to maintain, but you can take him in the back and tune him up.
No, as you guys know, I'm a very nice individual, so I probably won't
Until
do
you go to
that.
that fucking deep dark place.
Yeah, but that's a deep dark place when I'm about
I'm
to
not gonna do
actually
anything to
fight.
him to make him get there. I'm not stupid.
Bro, I'm just trying to
I might be
instigate.
many things. I'm not that stupid. I'm a little stupid.
So what was the turning point in your fight with Rod was very competitive. It was a good fight. What was the turning point in that fight, did you feel?
Well, like how we were talking about earlier, after I flipped him off, like at the end of the first round, I felt everything that he had to give. And I knew this guy's never seen a second round. So I was like, all right, bro, you threw your best, which I didn't even think was that much. Like the hype that he had going in, granted, you fucking finished 2 guys that making their debuts. You're fighting a guy I've already had success in this game. You know, at one point, I was fucking 3-0 fighting for my title when I went in. So I just knew. Like, there was no way I'm losing to this guy, especially after all the shit that he talked. And I went in there injured, you know? Like, I had the worst camps I've ever had. Like, it was to the point where I'm like, fuck, should I fight? But I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was going to fight that guy.
And
no
one
matter
thing
what.
about Rod, so like, I mean, listen, there wasn't much on him, so there wasn't a lot of hype, but I thought it was like, it wasn't like it was like, oh, it was too much for no reason, but
Yeah.
there also wasn't a lot on him. But I'll be honest with you, bro, like when you already have fights made with us, we were trying to matchmake for him and everyone was declining the guy.
Yeah.
Everyone was declining. I already know kind of what you were about. Then when I offered it to you, you said yes in like 10 minutes, 10 seconds. I don't know. Like, they have to hesitate. So I'm like, okay, Byron's definitely got something. But everyone was declining the guy for some reason.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and he has skill, but like,
Yeah.
we were offering him some other top guys, like of, you know,
Yeah.
at the time, your caliber and whatnot. And everyone was saying no.
What? Byron's caliber? How
At the
fucking
time,
dare
at
you?
the time, like the top rising stars in the state.
Whoa, you gonna let him get away with that one?
I'm trying to give him
Who's at Byron's caliber, bro?
Okay, so I'm not going to answer, but who isn't? Let's let you piss some people off.
No, I'm
Go
not
ahead. Is Byron better than every
Yeah.
fighter in the world? No. Let's put him
He's
on
in the
seat.
room with me. Of course, he's the best.
Okay.
The reverse
I
card
think
on
he's the best too. Yeah. No, but so you know, I think now you've achieved a lot in the MMA game for where you're at, right? Under the UNF banner, 2 Rising Stars championships, making your pro debut. And I feel like you have a big fan base that comes out. I feel like the more you're climbing, the more you're inspiring your people. How does that feel for you to like, they kind of look at you and see you made it out of the hood and you're doing all these fucking good things. Does that drive you even more too, like knowing that you're inspiration to your people?
Oh, 100%. You know, like the fact that I'm able to do the things that I am now with the voice that I have now is just super inspiring. And that's always what I wanted to be. You know, I always wanted to be kind of like a Nipsey Hussle or a Kobe Bryant to Los Angeles. And that's just the start, you know, like I want to succeed that and I want to keep on rising.
No, I mean, you're on the upper rise, that's for sure. So
That's
you
for
saw
sure.
what I did there? Or no?
Yeah,
Good
it's
one,
very
good
good, Ryan. Good job. Well, I think it's really cool too. Like the holidays are coming up, and I think on December 6th you're going to be doing a toy drive, right? Which is awesome.
Yeah, you know, just I want to give back to the community, dude. It's like I've seen a lot of struggle there from obviously my personal experiences, but just I know a bunch of people that are struggling, and I know a bunch of families that are. It's sometimes, you know, like growing up in that, you see a bunch of kids like having all the cool shit, and you don't have that. It's kind of like, you know,
Been there,
fuck. So
been there, done that.
that's
you know
why,
what I mean?
yeah, I
and
wanna
it's
give
pretty
back.
embarrassing for these kids too,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I felt embarrassed growing up sometimes
Fuck
when I didn't
yeah,
have
me
the things
too.
that I had. I'm like, dude, and then you have dicks that go out there and you
Flaunt
know,
and
yeah,
flaunt.
that flaunt and are trying to bully you. So it's kind of like, nah, I'm not gonna. I want to do something special. You know, I don't know if you guys ever been to those restaurants where you got literally like their moms and little small kids going in there and they bring their kids so that they could try to influence you to buy stuff.
mhm.
And that's settlement. You get these kids working at the age of 4 or 5 when everybody else should have a childhood.
Yeah.
That shit breaks my heart. So I want to give those kids the opportunity to enjoy Christmas, you know, and have stuff.
Yeah, and
I
it's
love
kind
that.
of a bummer that, and it's kind of a catch-22 for me, right? I mean, it's sad that those families have to. I don't know if I should use the word have to, right? That those kids are working and not in school and things of that nature. So I think like we all need to do better to help the people that truly deserve the help. You know what I mean? Especially in a country like America. Like at the end of the day, there shouldn't be any poverty in our country at this point.
No.
You know what I mean? It just drives me nuts.
No.
Well, on behalf of Fight Family, we're going to give you a little bit of a few $100. Ryan, why are you putting that in your pocket?
You know, the kids are watching, right?
Yeah, it's a few $100, bro. But that's from the Fight Family podcast. We want you to use that to get some toys or clothes or whatever for the kids. We're also going to be, I've got a bunch of toys over here to the side for you to donate also. So anything that we can do to help you out, we definitely want to do. We're super proud of you. We'd be out there with you on the 6th, but we have content day here. So, we're kind of screwed. Yeah. Ryan won't be here because Ryan's going to be in Miami partying his ass off at a bachelor party.
Okay.
My best friend.
See, that's more important to him than helping you get gifts for the kids.
I have a story. I remember when, and thank God for my parents working, very hard and building, successful business, everything, but never had to worry about, my next lunch or getting whatever toys I want. Very grateful for that. But they always taught me, don't be that kid that fucking flaunts it, do all that stuff. But when I was younger, I don't know if you remember, I had like $300 saved up from like $5 and $10 bills they'd give me for school to buy lunch.
Yep.
I had it in an envelope because I wanted to donate it to like, less fortunate stuff, and I lost it. I remember I was like crying for like 2 weeks straight. I used to be kind of like a softie a little bit when I was younger.
But I don't know if you remember too, when you were younger, just we would adopt families at Christmas. I don't remember some of the stuff that we used to do, gather the gifts and do all that stuff. But I think we don't talk about too much because I think you should just do the things in
for sure.
silence. But I think that people do need to do more for people, right? Because it's just the attitude of gratitude. If we have it, you should want to give that to others also. Yeah. Less fortunate.
I only brought that up because I did that at a young age, and you're making me feel bad now about going to Miami and not being with Byron. So from young age, I knew.
But you are kind of a scumbag because you're going to be getting bottle service at clubs, spending lots of money where you could donate that money, to Byron. So maybe you guys should have a dry bachelor party. And just donate what you would have spent to Byron.
I'll text the group chat, see if everything that we spend, we have to match.
Match it.
I'll be broke after, but yeah, we'll do it.
Well, I want to say thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. And this is going to go to a great cause. So I am extremely grateful for all the things that you guys have done for me and also for the kids as well.
Yeah. Well,
so thank you.
You're the one that is taking that step. So we support you.
It's all about the action, right? And I think it's great that people can donate and everything, but without someone like you on the front line fucking making it happen.
Yeah.
And then let us
a leader.
Yeah. Let us know next time you kind of put something together. And if I'm not in Miami popping bottles, whatever this guy says, I'll be there. I'll be there.
No, he'll be in Miami popping bottles.
Maybe once in my life besides this. But yeah, go ahead.
No, listen, bro. It's your best friend. You need to go and enjoy. I've got Byron's back. We'll handle it. And I think what we'll do too is maybe we'll put it out to all the athletes who are coming to Content Day to see if they can bring a gift also.
That'd be amazing.
So we can get some gifts that way too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
I have a lot of good ideas, Ryan.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people might look at the fight community like, oh, these guys just fight for a living. Let's show them something different that we could come together, raise some, some toys, whatever it may be.
Look, I think, again, Byron, I look at you sort of as a role model, right? Because I know your story. We've sat down again before, just knowing where you come from and where you're going. I mean, I think you're a really good role model for these kids. I think, again, Taco Padilla, another great role model to show where you come from and what you can achieve, that anything is possible.
You guys have basically watched me grow up. So
no, bro, that was crazy.
I feel that way.
We're posting the athlete of the week, so we're seeing some old stuff. I'm like, damn, this guy has fucking grown here and like improved it in so many different ways.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's not only as an athlete, but as a person. And I think your confidence level, which there's no cockiness to you. It's all just confidence and real belief. And I think that's a key component to really getting to that next level. And I think this is why I'm super excited to see you make your pro debut January 31st. There was nothing else for you to achieve in the Rising Stars. You cleaned out the division. Now you're ready for that next chapter.
Oh yeah, agreed. I felt it going into the fight. I knew I was not losing, so I knew what my choice was. And the fact that I have like the great coaches at Black House and my head coach Pete, telling me like, dude, you're ready. When I've been feeling this way for a while, so I just want to go out there and show all the improvements that I've made, and this confidence is obviously stemming from somewhere. I'm not out there to talk a talk that I can't back up. I'm out there to show why I'm gonna be one of the best fighters that ever existed.
Yeah, I mean, it's real.
Yeah.
Coming from you. There are guys we sit down and they talk about being confident in this and that, and you're not sure whether that confidence is real or not. I get the same vibe like we sat down with Taco. You know what I mean? You get that same sort of vibe. It's true belief in yourself.
Yeah.
I think in your business too, man, you have to believe in yourself, because if you let that self-doubt creep in, you're fucked.
So it's a long road too, right? Like you got to have that that belief for a pretty long time, and you can't let the little speed bumps and all that stuff just waver your confidence. But you got that. I think we always talk about it's like your mindset is the most important thing in the fight game. You can have the coolest spinning kicks, you can have this great wrestling, you can have all this, but if your mindset isn't there, you're just not going to make it.
I'm sure some dudes at your gym look really good on the bags and all that good stuff, but when it really comes down to getting down, it's a whole different story.
Dude, we're trying to make everybody the best that they can, and the fact that I have a leadership role now is as young as I am, where I have these guys coming to me and asking me like to help them out is crazy to me, and that just motivates me more. You know, like I'm there to help bring up as much people as possible because I didn't have nobody to bring me up. You know, I have no really role models like that to take me under the wing. And dude, I'm fucking 22. I just turned 22, and
Yeah, bro,
Wow,
it's
you're
really
only
impressive,
22.
man.
I forgot.
yeah. So I want to go out there and I want to be that guy. You know,
You're really mature for 22.
I think it's just the way I grew up.
Yeah,
I had
Yeah.
to.
What-
I didn't really
what
have a per se a childhood like that. You know, where I could think everything's all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, or you had to, kind of work and figure your way. You had to learn at a younger age, probably, right? Go through that stuff at a younger age.
yeah. I got a lot of people counting on me, and I just don't want to let them down, and I don't want to let myself down.
It's kind of hard, right? Because I think having a tougher upbringing is good in some ways, right? Because it prepares you later in life. But then I also feel like people that have it too easy in life early on, and then when the reality of adulthood hits them, it's hard for them to adjust at that point.
Oh, I agree. I mean, you see it a lot, you know, with a lot of these guys that, like, for example, a lot of these like fighters that actually become successful, and then you see their kids, they get into like drug addictions and they get into just going down the wrong path. It's like, okay, fuck, you know. So we'll see how it goes with a lot of other guys, but I know where my path is and I know where I'm gonna be.
Is
So,
it hard for you to stay on track?
you know, sometimes
battle with yourself?
I go through a lot sometimes where my head's always, it's my greatest attribute, but also my worst enemy at times, where I fall into like these self-doubts or like these little depressive states where it doesn't look like it, you know, like I'm a very confident person because I know what I've come through and I know where I'm gonna be, but I battle with myself a lot.
Yeah. No, I think honestly, no matter how people see him on Instagram or whatever, I think everyone fucking deals with that though, right? We're close with Nick Morgan. He helps in mental health and drug addiction, all that stuff. But he's like, man, everyone has their fucking battles and their shit they go through. It's like, what are you gonna do to just overcome that stuff, right? So I think what makes you so important and special as a person and a fighter is that mindset. So yeah, it's not like it's always rainbows and sunshines and you're just locked in this whole time. You're always locked in, but we all get self-doubt, but like you got to just hone back in and be like, you know what? No, I could do this, or I'm going to do this, or whatever it is. And don't give yourself what I call the easy option of like, oh, I need to be on a diet, but this fucking Oreo looks good, so I'm just going to eat the Oreo. Fuck it. Tomorrow I'll get back to it. I feel like you're not really that type
Are you
of guy.
shaming me for the Oreos I've been eating?
No, I ain't gonna lie, I am that guy. I'm fucking.
Are you?
Dude,
Shit.
goddamn. Most of,
that hit a bad chord with me too,
if
bro.
I have a 6-pack, it's because I'm a week out from the fight. That shit, I don't know. Food
Well,
is
no,
hard.
I'm saying so. When you're not in fight camp, you're allowed to eat that stuff. If you're cool. Like some people that can't do that. But I'm saying fight week, you're not gonna just give in and fucking eat the thing and take the easy way out. You're gonna fucking lock in.
Yeah.
Maybe the Oreo thing just threw it all off.
No, I'm thinking about those cookies by Bakery by Marie.
Oh, that's fucking
Those
good.
freaking
I've heard
cookies.
Amazing.
about those. I've heard about
Amazing.
Bro, they're so good.
I gotta try
Like
them.
I saw them because Anthony Vardumian's sponsored by them, right?
Yeah.
So I saw a post after his fight. I'm like, wow, those cookies are good. I'm a cookie guy. So I hit her up and I ordered some cookies.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm a hook now, bro.
Yeah.
I ordered them again for my granddaughter's birthday party. Like,
Yeah, they're really
I think
good.
I'm going to have to unfollow her, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you probably should.
It'd be like that. Yeah.
No, listen, I have, like, that's why he shamed me. Like, when it comes to food,
Oreos are my favorite thing in the world. I think that's why it just popped in my head.
if food's there, like, I won't like go search it out, but if it's there, it's very hard for me to say no.
Yeah, me too. Well, I want to ask you. So you're, turning pro, but former rising stars, bantamweight king, champ, whatever you want to call it. So Arshak Dodorian and Knife Face are fighting for your old belt. What do you think about that matchup?
I think those are the two next guys up. Like I had the chance to fight Arshak, which was good. I got to see what he's about. I didn't have the chance to fight Knife Face, which I thought he would have been next in line if I chose to have stayed. But I think it's a very good fight. I think it should be competitive. From stylistic standpoints, I think I'm gonna go with Arshak just because I have more experience in what he knows how to do and what he does well. And I think what he took away from my fight with him and what he showed in his last fight, I think he had that same thing that happened to me. So I think it's gonna go Arsheg. I think it's gonna go to decision, but I don't know if Knifeface comes out and fucking puts the pressure that we all know Knifeface does. I think it's gonna be a fucking war, and I'm excited to see that fight.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a war too.
Well, Knifeface is all gas, no brakes.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out, and I think we're gonna see a different version of Knifeface. To be honest,
too.
'cause he's been inactive for a minute. I think he had an injury, but he's been training really hard. I think he's really been taking his time to hone in his skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been seeing some videos, and listen, you can't take too much from videos online, but I see him hitting pads and stuff, and he looks a little sharper, honestly, than before. But again, hitting pads is a different story. Yeah, I do think. I think Arsheg has faced a tougher competition for sure.
Well, how does Arsheg get the victory, Byron? What does Arsheg have to do?
I think he doesn't go into that same game plan that he wanted to do with me and just fucking go and brawl it out. I think he goes out there and does what he does best, and he out grapples him, I think.
What do you think, Ryan? What does Arsheg need to do to win?
This one's interesting. Like, I feel like there's no they're both pretty decent, like everywhere. I think I mean, they're obviously forming up game plans, but I don't know if one's gonna just dominate totally one area than the other. I really think who's more locked in and who imposes their will a little more, I think is who's gonna win the fight. To be honest,
You didn't even fucking answer the question.
Yeah.
What does Knifeface need to do to win?
I think Knifeface needs to go out there and be in his face the whole time.
See, this is what I'm looking for.
Well, thanks. I don't want to. Let
No, I was gonna let you say Arsheg and
All right.
Knifeface, so you're not paying
Dad,
attention.
promoter
go.
of Up Next Fight. Who's gonna win the fight? Arsheg or Seth? Go.
Keep going. What's Knifeface got to do to win?
So I think Knifeface needs to do the same thing that I kind of did going into there and just be in his face. You have to. You can't let Arsheg get going. Arsheg is gonna be probably the more technical fighter, which I think, but he has to out there and Knifeface has become a staple in UNF because of the way he fights.
He's
Change
so
that.
entertaining,
Yeah.
bro.
I was excited to fight him if I had the opportunity,
Yeah.
but
That would have been a banger.
And then his looks with all his
His
tattoos
looks,
and the knife on his face.
he's fucking
and-
super nice guy. That's why I respect Knifeface a lot. And even when he did his little interview and said about fighting me, I was like, oh, dude, obviously you have to fight me for the belt, right? But he's super nice guy. Both of these guys are. I don't even think there's gonna be any fucking trash talk for this fight.
I don't think so either.
But both of those guys, it's crazy, super nice, but have that killer instinct, which I think you need in this fight.
Well,
game.
we were thinking about sitting them down to have a face-off, and then we're just thinking about these guys might just be too nice because the face-offs are only good if guys kind of get into it. That's why we wanted Jesse to be here today, but Jesse didn't show.
I'll text Jesse, see if he wants to do
See if
FaceTime real
Jesse's
quick.
available.
Let me text him.
Let's see.
Hey, so another fight on the card: Weston Quiros versus Edgar.
That's a good fight.
Yeah, what do you think of that one?
Shit, man. I think this is gonna be Edgar's most experienced fighter that he's gone
For
against.
sure.
By
So,
far, yeah.
For sure.
yeah, and Weston's been around for a while too. So
Weston's got 11, I think, something AMI fights.
Weston's 7-2.
Yeah,
9. Okay, I don't know my math, but 9
It-
fights.
it'd be a good test. I think if Edgar, the way he says things, and it seems like he believes it. So I think if he puts that mindset out there, it's the same thing. Once you have that mindset, man, you're untouchable, basically.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting because Weston has fought all the toughest guys, tons of experience, but Edgar's just a knockout artist.
Yeah.
He's super talented. He's a phenom.
Should we talk about what we're doing for that fight too, as far as the
No,
trophy
I don't
of the
think
fight?
we should
or
talk
we
about
wait?
it
Okay.
with Byron because Byron might get a little upset with us.
No, Byron would be like, it's a
Okay,
great.
then let's talk about
Let's
it.
hear it.
So for that fight, both those weight classes already have current champs, or they're fighting for the belts. But we felt as a promotion that fight was too good of a Rising Stars amateur fight to not have some type of gold on the line. So we are officially making a Who's Up Next belt. Let me show you a picture of it.
It's kind of like our version of the BMF.
It's like our version of the BMF type of thing.
Yeah.
Which would have been cool.
We're just copying the UFC.
yeah,
that's
no,
all.
yeah.
Just because you're pro now doesn't mean you can't fight for it. This could go pro, AMI, whatever, as long as the fights make sense.
I think the belt is sick.
No, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah, let
already
me see
excited
today.
by the way
Yeah.
it's focused on it. Yeah.
But what do you think about us doing that?
Dude, go ahead, man. You guys fucking the more go. Yeah, fuck. All right, yeah, I need one of those. When
See, that's why I
need
said
one
he's
of
going to be
those,
fucking
yeah.
pissed.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's got his eye on that.
That's a good ass. That's some good gold. So yeah,
Yeah, so same quality as our Rising Stars and our pro belts, just designed different.
Yeah,
No,
by
I
the
think
way,
it's gonna be really cool.
best belts in the game. Honestly, I get told that all the time. So
Hell yeah, bro. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
This thing is
No,
nice.
look, not to be. I do think they are, man, because I think they're super special. I mean, our first belt we ever did, we're really disappointed. We're like,
They only
oh my
had it
God,
for
this
1 or 2
doesn't-
events, and then we switched it.
Yeah, we're like, God, this just doesn't cut it. And then Ryan redesigned them, and this is what we went with. Been super happy with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love them. Yeah, they feel nice.
you've got
too,
a few
so,
of
yeah.
them.
I do have a few.
Yeah.
How long till you get the pro?
Oh man, I think I'm gonna be undeniable after three finishes in a row. I think I'm gonna go right away.
Well, look, that division's going to be opening up soon because the bully's gonna get that call.
Yeah, and there's
You
a lot
know
of
what I mean?
guys I've been keeping my eye on.
Yeah.
I think just generally I'm more physically opposing than those guys. When I was walking by last fucking event when I was there, I'm like, man, these guys are small. Okay, I'm like, god damn. I didn't think I was as big as I was, to be honest with you, as a 35er. But
Is there any pro 35ers you got your eye on as far as wanting to fight next, maybe? Or
yeah, everybody. Yeah, you guys should know this already. I don't.
no, we know that, but like,
Yeah.
bro, you said it like you're sizing people up and shit. Like, is there someone that maybe you want to fight a little more than the rest of them? Even though I know, in one night you would scrap with all of
Jesse's
them.
number one on his hit list right
I know,
now.
but we got
Jesse's
that. We already got
number
that signed. So could we maybe get another name? If not, it's all good. I'm just
I
curious.
don't know. I feel like I'm not really the type to call somebody out unless I really don't like them. I just got my eyes on the gold. So whoever's in my way at this point. And to be honest with you, I don't really know too much names about a bunch of people.
Okay, fair
Should I
enough.
kind of like stay in my own lane?
That's
on
a
that?
that's
So,
a good
yeah,
pivot.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, fuck it. Whoever's there.
No,
I'm
well,
gonna
whoever's
take
there. Honestly, like I, as you guys know, I don't duck anybody. I'm down to take whoever, you know. So I don't care how good you think you are. Prove it against me. Yeah.
him. Ryan, what do you think his path is to the belt? I mean, I know we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves a little bit because you're just making your debut, but what do you think? He's got to get probably 4 wins.
I think he's
5
pretty
wins, something
he's-
like that?
He's right there with like if he goes 3-0, potentially 3 finishes are really, really, really good performances. Which if you watch this guy fight, you know that it's gonna probably be that way, right? But yeah, I think 3-0, he's right on that radar. Most likely like 4 or 5 wins at least. I would assume.
Yeah.
Then again, he's a homegrown UNF guy. We already know what he's about. There's no
Yeah.
games with Byron. So yeah, I mean, listen, he gets through Jesse in impressive fashion. Then 2 other guys, maybe a little step up every time, or however you want to call it. I'm not saying anything about Jesse, like whatever. Three guys and good finishes, and then I also think it matters what's happening with his teammate. That's the current champ right now as well. So
There is no way Anthony Romero will still be the UNF champion by the time he gets a few fights.
I
in.
hope not.
He has to get.
Well, I hope
that-
so, but I want him to go to the
No,
UFC already.
I don't mean
so,
it like that.
Yeah.
No, I want to see Romero in the UFC.
Yeah. No, I hope not as well because I don't want to fight that guy.
Nah.
Not only because he's my
Your
teammate,
teammate, like,
because, yeah,
nah,
you know,
who wants to
fuck-
fight me?
Yeah, fuck
Bro, if
that.
you want to fight Anthony Romero, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you need to fight him so you get achieve your dreams and do that, sure. But if you just want to fight the guy to fight him, you got issues.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I think if Romero's not in the UFC in the next, I'm going to say 6 months, something like that, I'm going to be super surprised. We're trying to get him on the card with you January 31st. We're working on that. And if he has a great performance then, like he's undeniable. Well, yeah, he's undeniable.
I want to check something real quick. You guys keep going, but I think he fought. Did he not fight Ethan Ewing as an amateur and beat him? I don't know. I thought I saw
I'm
that.
not sure.
No, I don't know.
See.
I have no clue. But yeah, I mean, I fought with both Bully and Albert, so I want to keep that train rolling. You know, I've been successful both times with those guys. Those
Yeah.
guys are my brothers. You know, so
Yeah, what would it
Yeah.
mean for you to be on the card with him?
oh man, everything. You know, like I've been wanting to be on the card with both of them, and I mean, you guys see how much when we all both come out.
Yeah.
Like imagine all 3 of us. That'd be a crazy crowd.
Well, I know we're working on bullying. I know there was some talk about Albert too. I'm just
Yeah.
not sure where that's at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
We'll see
hopefully we
what's up.
can get him on the card.
I was wrong.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, I always, yeah. I always love when you guys are all on a card together.
Yeah.
Like, Black House
House.
is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's because we got that mentality, you know, it's like that kill or be killed. We're gonna go out there we're not there to make friends, you know.
I just know when I'm working, especially with Romero and Albert, when Samurai's work in their corner,
Yeah.
just the commission's very busy keeping Samurai under control,
for
which
sure, yeah.
I love because he goes fucking nuts.
Yeah, no.
I
I
love
mean,
Samurai. Samurai's been a big leader to me as well. So like I get work with him also. So
Samurai definitely gets you ready for war.
oh
Yeah.
You don't play no games or any of that shit when you're working with them, and you know I love that from a coach, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I remember at the beginning, it used to get me nervous. You know,
Yeah.
oh, follow the rules. Everyone follow the rules and shit. And this guy just taught me like, shut the fuck up, dude. It's a fight game and just roll with that shit.
And I think there's a certain line you just don't want people to cross. But
Right.
of course, yeah.
100%.
Listen,
100%.
if I I get it because I could be passionate at times or whatever. Like, and just one of my students who I felt like was like a son to me or like a little brother to me, and like, you know, I could just understand the emotions and like what kind of goes into it.
Yeah, I mean, you want these coaches to be invested into their students, and it's manifested very differently. Every coach has a different style. I think the style needs to work for the athlete. There are certain athletes that need a calm, cool, quiet corner, right? They've said that, and others who want that samurai energy. So I
Yeah.
think it's whatever the fighter feeds off of is what that coach needs to be
Yeah,
doing.
no, definitely.
Yeah, I like to have a little bit of both. At this point now, I have Elon in my corner as well, the owner of Black House. So I got Pete, Elon, and then whoever else fills
And
that
Pete's a
gap.
quieter, right?
Yeah, Pete's definitely
calm.
the quieter.
Yeah,
yeah,
Pete's a silent assassin.
Yeah.
kind of guy.
yeah, that guy, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I think his style of coaching works perfectly for me, but just because he's very familiar with me, I'm homegrown by him. I've never had
He
another
loves you,
coach.
bro.
Yeah.
Like I've taught,
Yeah.
he thinks the world of you.
Yeah. So I'm just grateful to have all the opportunities. Like I get to have two dads in my fight game because Elon's one of those guys as well. You know, like he did. Not many people know about him, but that's like the guy at Black House that has kept me there since the jump. You know, like me and him, like conversations just like this. You know, sitting outside. So I got love for both of those guys, and those guys are the reason why I am the man I am today.
Yeah.
I
I think
love that.
that's why you're seeing a lot of success too. Is like you have relationships with these guys as like, you know, fighter and coach, but it just
Yeah.
seems a little deeper and like there's more care. And I think you need a good, no matter how gangster you are, no matter, you know, you have to go in the cage and fight by yourself, but you do need a good solid network of people you trust and you could kind of rely on too in this game. Again, when you go out there and fight, it's all you, but how important is it that you have guys like Elon, Pete, and you know, it's not just you're at a big gym with an amazing head coach and
Yeah.
they're one of the best gyms in the world because they have this guy, this guy, this guy. But you have a real team of people that really, really, truly care about you and invest in you. How's that feel? You know?
Oh, it's amazing, man. Like the amount of belief they have for me is like the same thing that I have in myself. So the fact that I have that, I feel truly blessed because I know a lot of people don't.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's new with you since we sat down with you last, man? What life changes? What's going on with you?
Well, I mean, this year's been like one of the best years of my life, but it's also been like one of the worst. I've had like fucking 2 injuries that I've had to deal with. It's been on the same leg as well.
Well, that's right, because you were supposed to make your debut on a previous card and you had to pull, right?
Man, I felt amazing for that fight. Like I'm honestly so excited for you guys just to see the difference of a fighter that now that I'm coaching, I think has elevated me as well. But I know there's something now. There's different. You know, I know I'm not an amateur no more. I know I belong in the pros. I train with these guys all the time. They know it. So you guys are gonna see a different monster out of me.
Why has coaching, do you think, changed you?
I think it just makes me more in tone of what I know how to do, you know? Like the fact that I get to see like people everybody that learns from me is all older than me, which I think is fucking hilarious. But I get to show them new things and that work and they see it. And when they do it, I'm like, oh shit, you know, like, oh, fuck, maybe I'm not teaching them bullshit, you know? I'm teaching them something that works. And it's because I have a passion for the sport. And now I lock everything in. I know what works and what doesn't. And I get to add that to my own game.
Nice. So Smitty Witt is one of your teammates and you actually coach him.
Yeah.
He's also fighting on the card. What can we expect from Smitty?
What you could expect from Smitty is even more of a meaner guy now. He's gonna go out there trying to. He knows what he wants, you know. Like, and those are only the guys that I kind of accept is people that know what they want. I'm very specific. I want people that are gonna want to succeed. I'm not there to play bullshit. I'm not there to fucking be pretend fighters. You know, I tell my guys all the time, I'm the nicest guy, but I'm also gonna be the realest person to you. If I don't think that you're gonna cut it, man, you keep on putting that work in, and you want to see us. You're gonna see us succeed. If you want that, come and join us. If not, go fucking play patty cake with the nice guys, you know?
Well, I think that says something about you and your character too, because you don't want people to play pretend and it's a waste of your time and it's also a waste of their time.
Yeah. I know where I'm going to be. I don't want anybody holding me back. I've had those distractions in the past. I know those don't do nothing but not good for you. So
Yeah.
I want people that want to be winners around me. And I want people that are going to go out there and make me better.
Yeah.
Are you into Chat GPT at all? Yes, you are. I can tell by that smile, bro.
Once in a while, I'll tap into it. Do I believe really what it fucking says? I don't know. Sometimes it's trippy. I ain't gonna lie. But you won't see me being like, Chat GPT this, Chat GPT that.
Like I use ChatGPT.
But I know this was
fucking
coming.
daily.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
Let's see the prediction. Byron versus Jesse.
Let's
Let's see what
what's
Chat GPT. What do you think Chat GPT is going to say? Did you already search it up?
No, I didn't. You know, I told myself I was going to, but I was such in a rush to get here. I was like, fuck.
You
knew we were
you're
gonna ask
you
for
watched
that.
the
I
pod,
already
you
know. I watched the pod. Yeah.
We got to come up with some new fucking gimmicks, Ryan. Like we keep doing the same
I like
shit.
it though. I like it. It's cool. You know, it's
Kris
something
is
different.
having trouble spelling Jesse's last name because we know he's having trouble spelling. What do
you know
you
how to
think
spell
about
Byron,
the
Kris?
Schmitty Witt Flores fight? Because you know, on paper, Flores is not on paper that he's a black belt, but on paper, Schmitty Witt's a good jiu-jitsu guy. So you know that might turn to a striking bout, which might be kind of cool.
Well, look, we're turning Smitty into the best fighter that he can be, and it doesn't matter where he's going. He's gonna win that fight. So
Okay, I like that, coach. I like that.
Yeah, I can't even read that.
If you could, can you zoom in? Oh, there we go. All right. Well, there is a fight between them. But here's a breakdown from ChatGPT. If Byron is the stronger striker and controls the distance, he likely wins on points. Fighters with clean stand-up who can keep the fight standing usually take rounds. Okay, we don't need fucking how that. Jesse Lagarica is a better if. They're saying if. They don't even know who. They don't know like what's going on here. He could win by controlling positions, dragging the fight to the mat, or holding dominant cage control for long stretches. Judges judge that however they want.
I think the difference is that it doesn't matter where the fight goes. I'm winning Jesse. If that motherfucker takes me down, I know what his game plan is.
To the eyeball. Yeah. I mean, well, Jesse's a good wrestler. I keep saying these fucking things. Jesse's game plan is going to be to wrestle. That's his game plan in every single fight. Yeah. We've seen you wrestle, but we've seen you throw up subs. You're cool with being off your back and stuff. So I think realistically, everyone thinks probably Jesse's game plan, it should be to wrestle, again, like a half guard or side control and try to keep the fight there, right? Yeah. What are you going to do to ensure that he can't do that? Obviously, the answer is probably just not let him take you down. But if he does take you down, are you working on throwing up sub attempts the whole time? Like what are you doing to negate what people see as his path to victory?
Watch any of my fights, man. I'm attacking from every angle. It doesn't matter. He's fucked wherever he goes. I'm gonna. I told you guys privately, I'm gonna put him out cold, and that just means either way. I'm gonna sub his ass or I'm gonna fucking knock him out. No matter where this fight goes, it's not going to decision. I know he's a decision guy. I'm not a decision guy, you know? If that shit's boring, it's because of him. So,
Can you bring up Jesse Lagarica's Tapology? Because I don't know that Jesse's been finished. I think you'll be the first one if he's never been finished. I know he just fought Rosario Romero, David Rojas.
Oh, he lost by a choke recently. Okay. But besides that, it's been all decisions. And he's fought some solid guys. He fought one of your teammates, Joseph Rodriguez. He's fought George Sahakian, who's up and coming right now with UNF. Donovan Morris was a prospect, but wasn't at UNF.
I was supposed to fight that guy at one point.
Yeah, I would have liked that fight.
Me too. Yeah, that was one of those that I would have been that one.
You would have won.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he beat a guy named Stephen Chang 5-2, but I think that was like out of the state. Again, California's just different.
Yeah, well, we know if you're not from Cali you probably ain't doing right.
It really is crazy.
But Rosario Romero, who is under the UNF banner, but we think is a great fighter, has so much potential. Yeah. Didn't finish Jesse. There's a lot of these guys that are really, really good, talented guys that didn't finish Jesse. So I love that you're coming out here making a claim that you're going to go out there and do that. What message are you sending, not just to other fighters, us, right? Well, like, what message do you think you send by finishing Jesse? What does that mean? For you to send that message,
dude,
you're different than the rest.
Not just that. I mean, by now all of these guys know me already. I'm a UNF staple, so all the guys on the guys in the roster already know. So all of you guys that know me, you guys know what I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna keep it all respectful, as long as you keep it respectful back. But if you sign that contract, what's coming? So I just hope you guys are ready.
I think if he goes out there, has a dominant win, and finishes Jesse, I do think he puts a lot of people on notice. I mean, you got to look at Rosario Romero, very talented guy. Yeah. I think he wants to fight 35 or 25. That's really his weight classes. Yeah. Super talented guy. But if Rosario couldn't finish him, and Byron, you get in there and finish him.
Even you got to look at a guy like George Sahakian as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Joseph Rodriguez, who's also a beast. I know you train with him. Not saying any of the guys are above you or below you, none of that. But if you go out there and finish someone that those guys collectively couldn't do, that does say something about you, no matter, I know you already got that mindset. You don't give a shit, but you're going to go out there and finish. But I think you send a message to MMA fans, your MMA peers, and even us as a UNF team, even though we already know this, but you're just showing us one more layer of you're the real deal. You're the truth. You're different.
He's the fucking trophy, Ryan.
I don't know why I forgot that one out, but I said some nice things of the truth. The truth.
Yeah, you got a lot of new nicknames, bro.
I know, I'm doing that guy.
All right, let's switch this topic up. Go to ChatGPT dating profile for Byron Valle. Why not? Let's see what ChatGPT has for you.
What do you think the profile? What you gonna say, bro? You want
honestly
long walks in the park,
if you want walks in the park? What the? Maybe. Actually, he likes nature.
ChatGPT sent us for a loop when we interviewed Yassine.
It wasn't ChatGPT. It was Yassine that sent us for a loop as we're reading ChatGPT.
Yassine is hilarious, man.
Bro, he's a character.
Me and him fought on we both made our debuts the same night for the same promotion. So that was pretty cool,
Yeah, he's a fucking character, bro. Yeah, I wonder if he still has his job.
Should we just say fuck corporate America on 3?
Fuck corporate America. Yeah, fuck that.
I'll say it for you.
No. Byron might want sponsors, bro.
I don't even know what corporate America is.
It's a big corporations that have lots of money and control everything, but those are the people that need to watch this and sponsor the trophy. You know what I mean?
Take it back.
Cut you
I
check.
did
Now
not say
that you're
fuck you.
now that you're a pro athlete headed to the
Yeah.
UFC in the future, they need to jump on.
Should we go up at all or just read that, Chris? Oh, okay.
What's this?
All right. Byron Valle, 21, a driven driven amateur MMA fighter training out of Uprise MMA and Black House. Focused, competitive, and dedicated to constant growth in and out of the gym. When not training, he enjoys relaxing with friends, good food, but anything that lets him unwind after a hard session. Family oriented with a strong work ethic. All right, they're onto something there. They know that. And a straightforward mindset. Agreed. Looking for someone who appreciates ambition, consistency, and honesty. Gotta be loyal. Someone who likes staying active, supports big goals, and wants to build something real with a person who gives as much as he gets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What would you grade that?
I think that's good. Yeah, you know, like that's exactly what I am looking for. I want to be a power couple, you know, like I don't want somebody that's gonna I want somebody that's ambitious, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Chris. So can we do a dating profile for Ryan Buckner? Even though Ryan's got a girlfriend. I want to see what it says about Ryan.
Why are you doing this, man? we give all the fighters a pep talk before the podcast. This is about you. We're gonna highlight you. It's not about me. I don't want my dating
because
profile.
Byron and I think are going to go in on you. Let's see what it says. What do you think, Byron?
Fuck.
What do you think it's going to say about Ryan?
We'll see what's up.
Let's see. It says some wild out of pocket shit right now.
You got any trips or anything planned, or are you just? I mean, your
I'm
fight's not
focused.
for a couple months, so
No, I'm done with all the stuff I was doing already.
Yeah.
I mean, I just came back from a trip in Vegas and I
was that?
was
fun?
having fun. So I want to be focused on my fight stuff now. I mean, I've had a lot of free time this year. I wanted to be more active. The fact that I haven't pisses me off. So I'm ready to hop
Hopefully,
back in
bro,
there.
we hope
so,
you stay injury free and you know you can be as active as you want to be.
Yeah.
At least you start the year off strong in January.
Oh, for sure.
Then we're looking to be really active this year too. So, all
Sign me up.
right. I don't want to read my own dating profile about myself. Anyone else want to read it?
I got that Mayweather reading level. You know?
Okay. All right. Ryan Buckner, founder of Up Next Fighting, driven, creative, and passionate about building rising talent in MMA, values loyalty, ambition, and real connection. Looking for someone confident, supportive, and ready to build something meaningful together.
All right, you dodged a bullet. That's not a bad one.
Do you
I don't
have
know, bro.
Actually,
Like, I change every day. I don't know what I want exactly.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was solid. That was very vague, though. You know, they don't.
It was.
Yeah.
it was.
It had a longer one, but I don't think you want to read all this.
Personality, ambitious but grounded. I don't just dream, I do. I like that, I guess. A good listener.
Organized? No.
I'm getting there. I made
Yeah.
improvements, that's for sure.
Why someone might like me?
I support people's dreams. There you go. You should use that.
I
You should use that. There you go.
try. I got a girlfriend, so I'm not using any of this. Hopefully she knows this about me,
Yeah.
though. We'll see. I'll send this to her and be like, do you think these things are correct? And then we'll see.
Just tell her that when she's mad at you.
Yeah.
You'll be like, hey, look, I support
No,
people's
I'm a pretty
dreams, you know?
supportive person to the people that like, I really give a shit
Yeah.
about, like the people close to me in life.
Yeah.
I actually support anyone as long as you're a fucking decent human being. Obviously, I can't support with being hands on with everything, but
Yeah.
you know, all the guys in the UNF banner, I want the best for, and we support in kind of the ways we can. But yeah, organized is a little like I'm not like unorganized, but I'm definitely not like considered like
Yeah.
very organized like this OCD freak right here.
I am a little bit nuts like
Yeah.
that, bro. Yeah.
It's good. I mean, that's good. to
Like,
have
bro,
balance.
sometimes when you hop in the shower, like, okay, you ever just take off your clothes and you don't throw them in the hamper? Anyone?
I do it after I see that shower.
No, sometimes I'll do it after. Sometimes it's like, fuck, I get home at 9,
Bro,
take my shower.
He has the most comfortable fucking bed in our house, right?
Yeah.
So when he stays out, I'll go sleep in his room sometimes because I wake up in the middle of the night, want to watch Netflix or whatever, don't want to wake my wife up, so I'll go in there. Bro, this guy's got all his clothes on his floor, all sorts of
the
shit
clothes,
in his bathroom.
not as bad.
In your bathroom.
And yeah, because the hamper I got is like this foldable one. So when
I have the
too many
same,
clothes
yeah.
get in, it just goes like this.
Yeah. I have the
That's a
same.
little better. But yeah, that's true. I just want to see if anyone else agreed. Like, sometimes after a shower, you want to hop in the shower quick. And then you forget that the clothes are on the floor.
Favorite UNF fighter besides yourself?
Shit. Albert and Anthony Romero. Yeah.
Is that just because they're
Nah, those guys.
Okay.
Those guys bring the excitement.
Let's say not your teammate. Pick somebody else. Who do you love to watch fight?
Fuck. I don't know. I feel like I really don't pay attention to the other people.
Yeah.
I don't like to build too much of a likeliness. I got a lot of guys that I'm super cool with in the UNF. Like, I a lot of those guys are super cool, but I don't think I have a favorite fighter besides people that are like right there with me.
Yeah,
Can't give you
What'd you
specific,
expect
yeah.
him to say?
No, I would expect
Who's your
him to-
favorite fighter at UNF? I have one. I actually have one.
Okay.
Danny Labastida. He's my favorite.
That's a great guy.
He's my
That's a great
favorite,
guy. Super
favorite
nice
fucking
guy.
fighter.
Love
on
He's
the
definitely
roster.
the people's champ.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If you look at him, his journey and his evolution, like he's done a lot of evolving and growing with us. So I'm hoping, I know he gave an interview saying after his last loss that he may quit.
I don't think he's gonna
I
retire.
hope not. The guy's too talented too.
See, everyone thinks that. And again, I think he's just got to put in perspective. Look at the people he's fighting the toughest fucking people. He's not fighting, easy fights.
Dude, it starts 0-0 when you go pro.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you did in amateur no more,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like boom.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
So, I really like Danny. But I don't have a favorite UNF fighter. Byron, you're at the top for me. I love guys that are very focused on
just
this.
saying that because you're here.
No, I like
kidding.
Byron. I like Pargev. I like dudes that are really all in on this, and this is their dream and their future, and being a part of their journey gives me satisfaction. There's a lot of people I'm really cool with that I believe don't, and I know this is going to sound so fucking bad. There's a very good chance they're not making it to the UFC.
I mean, it's
And then
true.
there's these guys that are really into it that I really believe can do it.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that gives me like being a part of their journey or whatever, as long as they stay on it. Like, I don't know, it's really fucking cool. Because imagine, like, look, Taco fought before UNF, but then once UNF started, he only fought with UNF. So I'm super proud of this kid, his journey, and what we as a promotion were able to do. I can't wait to fucking feel that again. That's why it's driving me nuts that Gianni Vasquez has gotten the call to the UFC. I think Romero is right fucking there. He had that one loss, came back, had a great fucking win. But I want to see those guys get that fucking call.
Yeah, no, they're right there. Like I think Romero's only one fight away. I think Gianni should be in there right now, to be honest, but probably one more fight away too.
I think it'd be stupid if they let him have one more fight away. I think, honestly.
Yeah.
You need an exciting 25er, and Johnny's that.
Yeah,
so.
bro, Gianni is that. Like, that's why I've been telling him.
Well,
I'm like,
Gianni posted, I guess he got the call
I saw,
to fight
instead of Ethan,
Wellmaker
yeah.
too, along with Ethan, this and that. And that's just like, it's got to be driving Gianni crazy. He's like that close.
Yeah.
This is his dream. It's everyone's dream. So being that close to your dream, getting that call to possibly, fight for the UFC and then it just not pull through. It's got to be very challenging.
yeah. I mean, he should, like, yeah, that exact instance for sure. But he should have
Well,
been.
that's the mental mindfuck game though, too, if you ask me. Like, so close, but
Yeah. But I mean, he's probably felt like that for the call, yes, but I mean, he's had to feel like that for the last 3-4 fights, right? Like he's deserved
sure,
to be
agreed.
there.
bro, you could say that all you fucking want, Ryan. Like, hey, he deserved, like, he got in there, had the fight, but when you get that actual call, that's what I'm saying is just like,
No, I totally understand, but like he's probably even prepared for that because like, he hasn't got the call yet. But one thing about him and why he's doing so well is he's so mentally tough and strong, and like he's not letting that waver him. But it has to be a little bit frustrating of like, fuck, I was right there. This is what I want, but he's gonna get there.
Well, I think it's showing every fight how frustrated he is. I think those finishes have been getting fucking worse and worse.
bro,
for the
he
other guys,
destroyed
so.
Narek.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy.
The way
I didn't think he, listen, I felt Gianni was going to win that fight, but I didn't think he'd destroy Narek like that.
He's too good, man. He's too good for the 25ers right now. And
That flying knee, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
insane.
that was a perfect way to get sent to the UFC. I don't.
Yeah, I think.
It's like, what else does he have to do?
what does he have to do, Byron?
fuck. I don't
Can you
know
call
what
up
to
Dana
do.
and just tell Dana to make the call? You don't have Dana on speed dial yet?
I'll get Dana when I get the call for it. Look, it's one of those games, like, fuck, I'm gonna be fighting some of these guys, I can't be friends. I like these guys a lot. Like, trust me, like I say what's up to them all the time and stuff, but in this fight game, it really is you
No.
or them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
But I do think Johnny deserves that call, and I think Johnny should be in there already. So as soon as this goes, I'm gonna be cheering on like I've been cheering on every single other fight for him. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and then who takes over our flyweight division at that point?
You got Artur Artunian that
That's
probably
right.
a couple fights, so he'll probably be getting the call too. Realistically,
Arthur's good, yeah.
Arthur's really
I've trained on him. He's good.
Yeah.
he's really good all around too. He's like one of those guys. Just he seems like he has that potential to get up there too.
Yeah.
You got Pargev who just turned pro, but
Yeah.
flyweight. You got Desmond Alvarado, who I would love to see those two guys fight for like a flyweight pro belt one day if they both stars align.
It's weird, man, and I don't know why I'm saying this. I've always wanted to see that fight before, but now I don't want to see that fight till they're in the UFC.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Can you make 25 or no?
Fuck no. Dude, this last fight made me question that I can make 35. But no, I know I can. I'm still gonna make it. It's because I'm still growing, Like
Yeah.
I'm packing on muscle day by day, and I'm still Nah, I'm a man now, but I still got that boy body. I feel where I'm still growing.
Slowly,
Yeah,
like get that like man strength. I think just become a little.
yeah, a little
built.
bit more built. Yeah, so
Yeah, but 45 would be fine for you too. But
yeah, I think I'll be
as long as you lock in the
successful.
nutrition, I think you're good with 35 probably.
Well, I'll be both fucking champs if anything. If they don't call me to the UFC by the time I get that belt, then fucking
You're
give me
gonna
the other
double
one too.
champ.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That.
I wanted to be in a Rising Stars. I just didn't
But our
come to
matchmaker
fruition.
fucking didn't bring you the
It
opportunity.
didn't come to fruition.
That's not true.
Yeah, we tried.
Not
We
true.
tried.
Tried.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. How about that?
I usually don't, bro.
Yeah.
I kind of wing it every time.
Okay. Oh, let's put Kris on the hot seat real quick. I know we're just going on. Yeah, Kris, who's your favorite UNF fighter?
Just don't say
I would say
Jesse.
Pargev.
You got to give it to Pargev. Pargev's a showman. Like I think he's great in the cage and he's great outside the cage.
Well, their teams, not teams, like their fans got into it for at one of our events.
No, it was us.
Oh, you guys, yeah, I remember.
But look, it was honestly just misunderstanding.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But that was on my behalf as well. I mean, you guys know like I said,
you wanted that
right.
fight as
I
well.
well, yeah. I just shit got mixed up. I guess let's just say that. Fucking, I'm not gonna say no name. I didn't want to say nobody's trying to stir the pot either. But,
That's right.
but look, I accepted that fight. I went up to him. I told him that. You should have seen the look on his face. I'm not gonna say, but I knew I wanted that fight because I said it super respectfully. I thought he deserved it. I accepted it right away. Like I didn't have no hesitation. You saw. I told him.
Yeah.
How I'm like, fuck, like he deserves it. But the fact that he came on camera and was saying that I ducked him I'm like, shit, bro. I don't be ducking nobody, So I had to go and show him.
I made that clear. Like I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I never said that. That's for sure.
Listen, I've
But what's
learned.
cool is that you guys are really like two of the like. You guys both graduating pretty much at the same time for the Rising Stars, but you guys are like the two biggest brands as Rising
for sure,
Stars
yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
that would have been like a mega fight
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, definitely
for the
mega
Rising
fight.
Stars.
But we're super respectful now. Every time we see each other, we come up and say what's up because there is that respect of and I think he's a great human being as well. Like I hope that he achieves everything that he wants to achieve, and I hope he feels the same way about me. But it doesn't. I don't really give a fuck, Like I have a bunch of people.
Yeah,
that
but I think it's like no matter like if you guys do talk this little shit or whatever it is, I think game recognizes game at the same time.
It was more of the competitive nature than anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we both have anything bad to say about each other. I can't think of anything that comes to
I
my
mean, you guys
mind.
both really carry yourselves on like respect, being strong mindset and just carrying you guys yourselves like warriors. Like you guys both kind of have that in common. You guys do it in different ways. Don't get me wrong, but like I think you guys probably have some of the similar like values and morals and stuff like that. So
No, 100%.
Have you picked your walkout song for your next fight yet?
Dude, I keep on trying to choose, man. I thought I had mine locked in from what's it
bro,
called?
you
The
should
last
walk out
one?
to some like K-pop. That would just throw everyone in a fucking
Please.
frenzy.
I don't even know any K-pop
Can you do that for my
songs,
granddaughters?
dude. For your granddaughter, you see, now he's putting, now I might, but not. It's gotta be have like a hard ass beat for
I
like
took
K-pop.
one of
Like,
my-
they can say whatever, but they gotta have a hard beat.
Bro, no, I took one of my granddaughters to cheer practice, and then on the way back, she's like making me
I think
blast
this
that.
fight, like just because the shit talking and like the mentality of the fight, I think you got to walk out of some Nipsey Hustle for this one.
I was thinking about fucking Tupac to him,
Fuck
Hit him
fuck
up.
Tupac, bro.
Hit him up.
To Jesse. If he look, I don't want to go out there and be. I'm not gonna be out there talking shit because of something that's not warranted. This is obviously because of like our past interactions that we've had and shit like that. Like you guys know me. I always try to keep it super respectful to all my opponents. I just genuinely don't like the guy, and I don't have anything against him. But like I'm going out there because I don't like him. I know a lot of other people don't like him. So I think fuck everybody wants to see me fucking bash his face into the canvas. Where I'm not lying here, right? So
No, he's got a lot of haters. That's
Yeah.
true. He really does.
I don't even know if you could call it hating, because hating you got to be doing something good. I don't think he's doing anything good. Shit, I'm not hating on him. I think he is where he's at because of a reason.
Yeah.
You want to play that guy, and he's playing it well, and he's not backing down from it. So
Yeah. That's one thing you got to respect him too. He's not like, it might be like a gimmick a little bit, and I think he's overdoing it, but like he's still not backing down. It's like he's saying something then not showing up for fight day and fucking still
He
putting
shows
on the
up,
line and doing it. Yeah. No, so you got to respect that part.
Yeah.
Now, listen, the scumbag in me kind of likes it, but like, whatever.
Bro, I love every minute
In
of
the
it.
fucking street, if you like hear someone talking like that, I'm like, dude, this. But like, this is a fight game.
No.
It's a promoting game. It's an entertainment game.
So as part of
It
the
is.
game, I like it. But in my real world, personal life, no, I don't like that stuff. But as part of the fight game, I love it.
Oh, I like it. I like that I'm fighting that guy.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna. People know who I am because of the way I fight. You want to tune in and watch a guy get his ass beat, especially like Jesse? Come on. that's gonna be a lot of views. Trust me, I'm excited. I've never wanted to fight somebody more, and that's gonna show the level of violence. You know, like just everything. So,
Dude, so we had our biggest month on social.
Yeah.
We had like 5.5 million views in October.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think January might
Oh yeah.
January's
get
the
over
topic.
6 million.
I think I'm gonna finally get the respect I deserve on the social media wise, because I feel like there's a lot of people that still don't know about me yet. So
Really?
I think so. I mean, in California, I'm a known name as a fighter. You know.
Yeah.
I want to be known. I told you I got a bigger
Nationwide,
plan. You know,
then
like
globally.
I'm here. I'm here for everything. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, you
that's
got
what
to.
it's
You
gonna
got
go.
to.
You know, you kind of hit on something really good. We had a pretty high level meeting with some folks.
Yeah.
You know, someone very big in the industry. And that's what he really said. He said, you know, your athletes need to focus on becoming stars on the regional scene in their city,
Yeah.
then their state, then nationally, and then global. Right. And so that's the focus.
Well, I think I have everything in the world to take me there. You know, like I just signed to first round management, which is these guys got Ilya Taporia, John Jones signed to them. I was just talking to the owner while I was there with John Jones, talking to him about it. So I know where I want to be. If I'm signed to that caliber of athletes and superstars in this game, I'm gonna be one of them. I told him like that's what I'm gonna be. You know, there's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Ever since I was young, I knew I was gonna be something special. So there's no doubt in my mind.
Well, that's crazy, bro. I believe in it and I see it for you, but after seeing that video of you throwing your first hook on the heavy bag, I didn't know you would
Fucking
come
hell,
here
yeah.
and be here right now. But that's a lot of dedication and hard work, and that's why you're gonna get where you're gonna get. Do you remember that video or no? That he posted on his Instagram?
No, it didn't look so good, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I only posted it because I knew where I'm at now. You know, like, I'm like,
So you were comfy with that.
I was comfy now. I'm like, talk shit now. You know, feel that hook now. You know.
Well, look, I don't want to say the journey begins January 31st because you've already been in the game, but you know, I think the journey does, this next chapter, you know, of your life does start January 31st.
Oh, agreed. I ain't shit right now as a pro. Whatever I did in amateur, disregard that. All these fighters, I want you to go and look at me as if I'm fucking, you know, you should be embarrassed to fight me until you fight me, you know? That's how I want. I don't want all the recognition that I had. I'm here to keep on climbing like I did in the amateur division. I'm here to just to prove again, you know, now at a different state, as a different stature, you know? I'm a pro now. I'm not an amateur no more. And I'm gonna show everybody why I belong there.
I don't know. I think we should probably end it on that, brother.
Yeah, we will end it on that.
was
But
good.
Byron Valle fighting Jesse Langarica, UNF 30. I think you got us even more hyped on this fight. I think the fans are gonna be extremely hyped. And again, we wish you the best. We obviously wish Jesse the best. And you know, we'll see the best man win come January 31st. But appreciate you coming on and taking the time.
Yeah,
Thanks,
appreciate
champ.
for having you guys. Yeah.